This is the RisoPhy wireless mechanical gaming keyboard. Let's take it out of the box. In the box you get the user manual. They give you a key puller in case you need to pull any keys. If you have dealt with keyboards like this, gaming keyboards and stuff like that, mechanical switch keyboards, that's why they include a key puller. If you are familiar with these type of keyboards, it's not that they fail, anything like that. They give you the key puller because sometimes you like to pull keys on there and do other things with it. They give you a USB cable, USB to USB-C. The keyboard has 3 modes of operation. Wired, as you see, just plug it in, it's USB and it works. It works wirelessly as well. It can work on Bluetooth and also 2.4 gigahertz. Let me show you the keyboard itself. We'll get back to connectivity options in a bit. Keys are backlit RGB. It's customizable, stuff like that. Around the back, you have the flip-out feet over here, so it'll be at an angle. I'll be showing you all that. Here's your little dongle for 2.4 wireless, and there's a switch for wired mode, Bluetooth mode, or using the 2.4 gigahertz dongle. So let's get this set up. I'll tell you a little bit more about it, kind of switches and keycaps and all that kind of stuff there, and then of course we'll test it out. So you can have it lay flat or flip out the feet on the back. By the way, the USB port is right there, and then it sits at a nice angle just like that. So this has red switches in it. Red as in red MX switches from that company named after a fruit. These are not the actual fruit. These are linear key switches. They do not have a tactile feedback such as, let's say, an IBM Model M, which is what I'm usually accustomed to typing on. Nice smooth action. And while they don't have any tactile feedback, it's a pretty quiet keyboard. But you're always going to get, which I really like about this and makes it super usable for me, you get a sure bottoming out of the key. You always know when it's hit the bottom. It's not like a mushy membrane keyboard, rubber dome keyboard where it goes and then it can still kind of mush more. Once you get that at the end, that's as far as the key travels. And that gives you a positive feel that yes, you have made that key without any problem whatsoever. So I really, really like that about this keyboard. The keycaps on the keyboard are PBT. Again, if you're kind of a keyboard buff, you'd know that means it's the good stuff. The key switches on it are rated for 5 million keystrokes. Battery in it will recharge in 6 to 7 hours, and you might say, wow, that's a long time. Well, first off, you're going to want to keep the cable handy, probably, because eventually it's going to need to be recharged if you're using it wirelessly. If you use it wired, it's just always charged, ready to go. But how long will the battery last just on its own? About 45 days. That's, of course, with the backlight off, but 45 days is still quite a long time before needing a recharge. So I just want to show you the backlight modes that you have here. You press function insert, and that will change it. I have the room lights out just to make it a little bit more dramatic effect. It's perfectly, you can definitely see them lit up with the room lights on. See how in this mode it kind of goes with the road that you're in. And then everything is lit up in alternating colors. You have this one where it kind of zigzags around, which is kind of nice. That's also pretty nice. This one kind of just lights up the key that you press. Waves. So a lot of nice effects. That one's really cool. A lot of really nice effects on here. And then we're back to just sort of on like that. So we're going to leave it there, and now we'll actually do a typing test. Now, of course, I'm not the world's greatest typist here. I'm going to make mistakes. We all do. I mean, let's be honest with each other. So I'm just going to start typing here. So in case you can't read the screen, it says this is a test of the RisoPhy wireless mechanical gaming keyboard. It seems to work quite well. Using a Model M keyboard daily for many years, I've grown accustomed to its mechanical buckling spring action. However, this keyboard, with its mechanical red switches that are linear, also produces a very nice typing feel. I can even use this keyboard wirelessly if I want to, via Bluetooth or 2.4 gigahertz wireless. So all around, I love it. I think it's fantastic. In the key feel, that's really the make or break for me. If a keyboard doesn't have a good key feel, I have a really hard time using it. That's why you'll notice this keyboard is placed atop the laptop's keyboard, because obviously laptop keyboards are pretty much garbage. It's very hard for me to type on that keyboard. But this one is great. And like I said, being a Model M user for many, many years, I need that buckling spring and that tactile feedback. But even still, being that you get a solid feedback that the key has been made as soon as you bottom out the key, it produces a really awesome feel and makes you very sure of your typing. In the test that I wrote, that I typed out before, I think I only made about one error in there, maybe two. But that was really it. It was good. Otherwise, on this laptop's keyboard, I'm all over the place. It's terrible because I don't know when the key's been made, when it hasn't. As soon as you press the key, did it really bottom out? No, it didn't. So, you know, it leaves a lot to be desired. But that's why you get a mechanical key switch keyboard. It makes all the difference in the world with typing in that. And, you know, like I said, the key switches are rated up to 50 million keystrokes. The only one thing I gotta say that is a little bit maybe on the downside is the switch on the back. You have to change it depending on the mode that you want to be in, whether you want it to be wireless or Bluetooth or using the dongle on the 2.4 gigahertz. If you don't have that set, it's not going to work, and you're going to be like, okay, why is this not working? How come I don't see it in my Bluetooth connected devices list? Stuff like that. But you know, as long as you remember to do that, and chances are very good, you're going to set it to a particular mode and leave it there. And really, that's the long and short of the story. So it's not really a deal breaker. It's just something that's you have to keep in mind when you go to actually use it. But otherwise, I could definitely see myself use this day to day without any problem. A lot of backlight colors. I love it all around. You also have other things you can do, WASD, you know, and other keys like that. So it has different modes like that that you could do. And of course all the backlight modes, like I said. But all around it's awesome. You can customize the RGB. There is a driver you can get so you can adjust all of that and that kind of stuff. Just all around, really, really a nice keyboard. Once again, this is the RisoPhy wireless mechanical gaming keyboard. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description where you can find the item available for sale on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.